I had an incredibly interesting and engaging conversation yesterday with my Iraqi dentist regarding his thoughts on everything going on in the country. Very enlightening. Boy, oh boy, he's got some strong opinions, I'll say that. And these opinions were foisted onto me. They came at me unprompted, unrequested, without solicitation. You've got to love these people, right? These people who are always ready to download their psychotic ideas on you without your consent. That's always a real treat. That's always nice. It's something you'd expect out of a deranged Uber driver who's off their medication, but you don't expect it from an esteemed member of the American Dental Association. At least in the Uber, you can just pop your headphones in and pretend like it's not happening, you know? You almost expect it in the Uber, when the man in the Uber pool decides to launch into an anti-Semitic tirade regarding the Jews, you know? You just pretend like it's not happening and you move on. In the dentist office, you don't have that option. You're trapped. You just stand there and you take it and you nod and you go, yeah. Ooh, yeah, what, you know? You're not gonna argue with the man, regardless of how asinine his beliefs are. The man is about to jam a bunch of sharp metal objects into your mouth. What are you, insane? You just smile and nod. You go, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, that's something. But here's what happened. We're standing at the front of the dental office. I'm trying to pay my bill or whatever, and he looks out and he sees a parking ticket on his vehicle. He looks out and he goes, oh my God, I do not believe this. Do you see this? A parking ticket with everything going on in the world right now? This is crazy. This is insane. And I'm like, yeah, man, that is ridiculous. Like, isn't Tremont Street on fire right now? You know, you'd think they'd have bigger fish to fry than doling out parking tickets in Watertown. He's like, yes, see, you understand. They should be frying the big fish. I cannot believe what is going on in this country right now. He's getting, like, noticeably worked up. I'm like, yeah, it's a wild time. He's like, yes, you seem to understand, so I am going to say something now that is not so good, okay? I am going to say something that I probably should not. At that point, I'm like, here boy, here we go. Strap in. At that point, you strap in and you get ready for what's coming. Because whenever someone prefaces a sentence with, I probably shouldn't be saying this right now, but I'm going to anyway, you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be a real earful. You know, it's like when someone prefaces a sentence with, well, I'm not really racist, but you know the next thing out of their mouth is gonna be incredibly racist. He's like, so he goes back into it, he's like, yes, I am from Iraq. In my country, we do not have protests. Do you know why? I'm like, well, I got a pretty good idea. He's like, in my country, the protests, they do not last long because the police come out. The police come out and they meet the protesters. You know what the police do? I'm like, he goes, the police, they come out, they see the protesters, and they go, bang, bang. I'm like, excuse me? Bang, bang. The police, they come see the protesters, bang, bang. They shoot them dead in the streets. After that, there are no more protests. I'm like, yeah, Jesus Christ, look at the time. The mouth is feeling great. He's like, yes, but of course you cannot do that in this country. The people, they would get upset. I'm like, yeah, well, we can't go out and start blasting the people with signs. That's not really an option here in this country, but, He's like, yes, you can't do it here, but I will tell you one thing. That is how you stop a protest. I'm like, yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah, let's go firebomb the protesters. Let's go bomb them back to the Stone Age. That seems like an adequate solution. It's like, whew, Jesus. And, I do not share his political views, but to be honest, I want a militant dentist. You know? The man is tough on protesters. He's even tougher on Plaque, all right? This man is not fucking around. Gingivitis, it doesn't stand a prayer with this man at the helm, okay? You don't want a dentist who's in there pussyfooting around the mouth. No, God, no. You want someone who's gonna get in there and start scraping like an animal with some tenacity, you know? So, now me and my dentist, we've had a good conversation, and, I think I'll be back there in 6 months for my next cleaning. We'll see how the protests go. Hopefully America doesn't, take his advice.